Anybody remember the crash test dummies? The
band?
Not the band, but the actual crash test.
Oh, the commercial.
Yeah. And the
Oh
cartoon.
God.
Yeah.
I don't remember the cartoon, but I remember.
They're toys. I had some of them.
When there was a cartoon, even like as a child, I went, "How the fuck is there a cartoon?"
But you see, I was even though the soccer topic is turning to a babyface topic, I always I was just a little bit too old and more concerned with spending my money on making my rent and shit, but I always wanted to buy those crash test dummy toys because they just look like so much fucking fun.
The toys had a button. They're the best toys ever because they had a button that made all the limbs and the heads fly off.
Yeah, I love putting things together and then pressing a button and it falls apart. They'll put it together.
So you're like your soccer topic.
Oh, well, okay.
That was the
breaking things and putting them together.
First part of the soccer topic is, once again, always pointed at everybody sitting at this table, and anybody who wants to raise their hand in the studio audience, including Matt Flick and Kenny Schiebel, Ken the Hen, Ken, my favorite Jew.
Hi.
Hi, Kenny. Does anybody here, when they're leafing through a book or a catalog or anything, lick their finger and flip a page?
No.
Never.
No,
But I'm a librarian.
No.
I've seen people do that all the time.
But you don't do it, Lauren. Do you do that? You lick your finger and flip through a page?
My grandmother did it quite a bit, but not high.
Because I've always seen people do that. I've never understood it. If a page is sticking together,
I know why.
work a little harder to get the page to separate from the other page. But it's something that I've always found gross.
Yeah, I was gonna say the germ aspect of it.
But especially when you're in a bookstore,
Yeah.
I've seen it happen here where people are thumbing through a previews where they're looking at what they want to order and then they kind of put it back on the shelf or looking through say a price guide or whatever and they lick it and they they're flipping. But
I always make sure to sneeze in the middle of each.
all right, so we all agree that's an odd and disgusting and archaic, I guess, because I do remember older aunts and uncles doing it. It's more of an archaic practice. It's kind of done, right? Anybody here do that? Anybody in the audience?
No.
I remember doing it once in 3rd grade and getting yelled at by a teacher for doing it and never doing it again.
My favorite though is I was in place with Starbucks and shit.
Starbucks?
No.
Noble.
Barnes
Barnes & Noble. Okay.
A place with Starbucks.
So
Starbucks sells.
I'm in the kids section, looking for a book. Since we're having a baby, I was looking for a book for my stepchildren, which I did find this really cool book. It's called I don't know what it's called, but something where they could follow along the pregnancy and learn about what their mom's going through and shit. And there was what?
That sounds awful.
So there's a mom sitting there and she's showing a book to her daughter and she's licking her fingers and flipping through the pages and showing it to her daughter and then
Look, honey, spit.
her daughter went down on the floor to sit down and stood up, and the mother had her little fucking vial of the little fucking antibacterial hand cream, and immediately started cleaning her daughter's hands because she put her hands on the ground. But in the meantime, you're putting your fucking spittle all over a book that you just put back on the fucking shelf. And I just thought it was fucking ridiculous. Because there's so many people who walk around with these, especially women now, you see these little clip-on things of hand sanitizer.
Oh, yeah.
Some of them I've seen fucking bejeweled, their fucking iPhone cases. What the fuck, And even the name is upside down so that you have easy access to the spout at the bottom.
A label so you can see what flavor.
Right, exactly. Oh, wow, you're better than me because you have a fucking, you have a Dooney and Burke fucking bag.
Mine's in a pocket. I'm sorry.
Fucking Bath and Body Works fucking cream to sanitize your daughter, but you're spitting all over the book I may potentially fucking buy. But you don't see that as disgusting.
I like to carry a bar of Zest in my pocket for this.
I love Zest.
You're not fully clean, so your Zest fully
I love Zest. My favorite soaps. Zest.
Got 2 new fans, right?
Bleach.
Right? Leave her
Lever 2000.
Lever's good.
No, I love Lever 2000 just because I feel like at any moment it may like transform into a robot and help me wash myself. Futuristic.
It becomes Lever 3000.
Yeah, you know, and it's the old standby Irish Spring.
Irish.
Irish Spring to me is the sweetest smelling soap. And man, I'm not Irish, but I wish I was when I'm in the shower.
When you're using Irish Spring, you are Sacco.
Oh, there you go.
Everyone's Irish on St. Patrick's Day, and when you use Irish Spring.
I always thought they should do limited editions like Irish Autumn, Irish Summer. You know, like Sam Adams does for beer.
Can we get the Sam Adams Day?
You know, oh, did you get the Irish Autumn? It's pretty fucking good. It's very effervescent.
Does the Irish winter 40% more alcohol?
Yeah, that'd be awesome. It's darker. It's a darker bar.
It's
you
really
know?
just made with whiskey.
Yeah. You know, the Irish Summer after you're done washing yourself with it and stuff. There's condom inside because everybody hooks up in fucking summer.
Do you know that my favorite microbrewery actually, Dogfish Head, actually makes soap with beer.
Do they really?
Really?
It's awesome.
Yeah.
90-minute IPA soap, and it's in a
Oh,
bottle.
I thought you were
Look
saying
into
like you
that,
take a
that's awesome.
90-minute shower
No.
because of the soap.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's great.
So
It's
So now,
awesome.
my other problem is with the product Febreze. I think Febreze has made people ridiculously lazy about cleaning their homes.
Yeah.
I think it's a bullshit product because you spray it on something and it guarantees that it refreshes furniture, it refreshes clothing, it refreshes whatever. It'll take the
Fart
smell out of it. And then there's Febreze Oxy Fresh, like there's oxygen in it. I still don't understand the whole fucking Oxy thing, but
I can remember certain situations coming home from Boy Scout camp where the leaders would use Febreze all over us like it was deodorant.
Yeah, but I got news for you. Right now, my stepson Aiden is at Pouch Camp, Cub Scout camp.
yes!
And this is why I came up with this soccer topic, because he obviously swam in the lake, and he's got his fucking shitty stinking fucking
Lake
swim
Warbuck.
shoes that smell like fucking catfish shit. And he's like, oh, Papa, I pet a catfish. And I'm like, yeah, you shit on your fucking shoes. And he comes out of that fucking stagnant goddamn lake where he's got spirochetes crawling around his fucking eyeballs.
Same exact language my dad used to use.
And my fiance's like, why are his eyes swollen? I'm like, because he's swimming in fucking stagnant water. But, and I could smell the Febreze on it. They give him the spritz.
what's your brother doing?
The spritz, but it smells like shit and Febreze. It's like not taking a shower and just spraying yourself with your favorite cologne. You still smell, if you're a guy, you still smell like dick cheese. If you're a girl, you still smell like fucking yum yum bumblebee fucking tuna. I'm sorry. The Febreze is gonna get rid of it. And when you go over and you visit people's houses, oh yeah, come over, have some dinner. No, you walk in, you smell that Febreze, you know they're a fucking slob. Because all they did was Febreze their fucking everything. They didn't take pledge and then wipe fucking shit down. I'm coming over, I want to be treated special. But I mean, it doesn't last though. It doesn't
No.
at all.
There's
You know?
there's like a 4-hour shelf life.
What are your
Even less
thoughts
than
on
that.
They
Yankee
get-
candles?
Huh?
What are your thoughts on Yankee candles?
Yeah.
Because I had some lit when you came over to learn about how to edge stuff.
Yankee candles.
I did use pledge.
The
They
stores
play better
for
than
me.
Mets candles.
I literally can't walk past like a candle store, like in a mall or something. I get overstimulated, like the scent it could kill my head.
I only
Yeah.
buy
I get a
them
terrible
online.
migraine.
I can't. I know
Well,
it's
maybe
something
you
like
can find
it,
a blue
but-
cheese candle and get turned on.
Yeah!
The longest of nights.
My
with
biggest
wings.
question was like every time I see an Oxy product, I think of OxyClean. Like when I was a
Yeah,
kid,
right.
we've harnessed the power of oxygen.
What's his name?
The
The
soul
guy
of
who
fucking
died?
humanity.
Oh, shit, Billy Mays.
Billy Mays.
We've harnessed the power of oxygen.
I will
So
not.
has living beings and
Yeah.
the planet we fucking live on.
But I mean, it's just
You have a white powder that has oxygen in it. I don't like that.
How do you guys feel about Febreze? I mean, like,
I like
I think it's bullshit.
the air one is okay for like a bathroom.
Yeah, it's good for the
But
bed.
I've used it I try to use it on like my room.
Yeah, but
to be
honestly,
lazy.
how long? But when you take a shit, even if you use the fucking best powered fucking
Oh, no,
Lysol, Pine Sol,
There's one spray that negates what I do.
What?
And it's called it's like literally like no zone or something like that.
You want to know the only thing that really fucking works?
Courtesy flushes.
No, well, courtesy flush, yeah, is fucking seriously, but you got to do that like as the fucking the log is just leaving your anus. You flush so it almost sucks it out and then it takes everything with it. But the only thing that really fucking works is the match. Light a match. That's sulfur
But then it
fucking.
smells like burnt shit.
It smells better than no. It doesn't. You don't
No.
smell shit. You smell sulfur.
You don't smell
Yeah.
shit?
You smell sulfur.
No, I
It
beg to
smells
differ.
burnt shit.
I beg to
Better than
differ.
shit
You smell
marshmallows.
shit on fire.
Now, you smell waffle shit.
Yes,
You want sulfur. Have you smelled tigers? You want sulfur.
Yeah, me and Tiger make demons. Like it's no, my friend at their house. I had a pretty rough night
I
with the
swear,
ribs.
their
spray
shit is so
burnt.
bad, it should be a fucking board game.
This is what me and Tiger get for working like weekends together for years.
Yeah, but you
Because
guys.
our shits have like linked up like two women living together.
Yeah.
When you're eating chicken rings.
Nah, I'm not, you're looking at the wrong fucking person. I don't eat White Castles much anymore.
That's much
There's
anymore.
much anymore.
Yeah.
Once a month instead of like 4 times a week.
Yeah. But you still drink a lot of soda. You still eat a lot
Drinks,
of,
I drink nothing but water.
Wings.
Get some more roughage, some more vegetables.
You guys literally
Nice.
watch me eat bad. I don't eat anything negative at home. I drink nothing but water. And I drink soda when there's soda in the fridge. I don't buy soda from the deli.
What about audience member Steve is saying lies?
Steve was made out of poop.
Just because the crevice in my closet is big enough for you doesn't mean you're always there.
I will say,
No, you're not.
because I know my sister will get upset with me if I don't mention
Why?
this.
'Cause she
Why?
poops a lot.
I do keep a bottle of Febreze in the back seat of my car at all times. In case
Because you fought.
I randomly am giving someone a ride I wasn't expecting, just a couple of spritz.
See, that makes sense because it's a car.
But
It's not-
it dissipates so quickly.
But-
It's not that. I mean, do you remember when Febreze first came out? It was like this miracle thing, and and now like in our own bathroom we have ShopRite Febreze. Like it's like a fucking knockoff. It's like
Febreze.
fucking hyphenated.
Well, the commercials never won you. They're like scientifically little capsules that encapsulate smell and dissolve it.
Grabs onto each poop part.
Yeah, it grabs it encapsulates each part of smell and gets rid of the smell.
A couple's in the way.
Furniture where you can't touch it.
Cloth
What are your
furniture,
thoughts?
cloth
What are your
furniture, cloth furniture. You can't do anything for it. Don't be a fucking pig. It's as simple as
What if you
that.
have pets?
If you have pets
call-
that stink, bathe them.
You call a cleaning
Well-
service, or you can call a cleaning service. My dad owned the carpet cleaning service
Exactly.
for 15 years
I'm
and had a machine for
I'm
chairs.
playing devil's
No,
advocate.
but
I'm being
you're right.
serious though.
That was a terrible
Well,
movie.
either you get
I
it,
never saw it.
you call
Just like-
Stanley Steve.
No, don't call Stanley Steamer. They fuck your carpets up.
Well, you call whoever that can clean it properly. But the bottom line is you got a stinky pet. Put them in your fucking bed. Tiger.
I have no opinion on Febreze.
Guys.
I think.
All of
Let's
us,
not forget our picks for next week.
all of us are actually in the airplane that's in the picture.
My pick for next week is cool.
Yeah, is that your
Is
pick?
that number one issue?
It's actually number
All right, so our picks for next week.
I believe we all picked the same product. Is that true?
Most of us did, except for you and Babyface.
No, I changed to you.
Oh, so Babyface skipped you.
I was
Someone
actually
wrote
going
my
to
name
defer to
there.
you.
Oh, all right. So listen, all of us, because Jesus Christ, when's the last time the last issue came out?
A
for
year,
this book?
almost a year ago.
Almost a year ago,
Yeah.
right? And there's been a lot of lags in between, but it's totally fucking worth it. Adrian Tomane's Optic Nerve issue 13 is finally coming out.
Comes out with an issue a year. Also, if you're buying trades, his trades are Summer Blonde and Sleepwalk. Those are the first two.
You can also get 32 stories, which is a
We just got picked
collection
today.
And shortcomings.
back in stock today in anticipation of Optic Nerve 13 being offered. Now, I'm not sure. Does anybody know if there? Because I haven't read it in like a fucking year. Was there like anything that's
it's a
supposed to continue?
I think it's the continuation for 12. For issues 1 through 7, they were all standalone. Then for the first time, 8 through 11, he did his first
Yeah.
3-issue story, and then I think this continues for 12.
Adrian
With a new story.
Tomine.
And he changed his art style too for this arc.
Adrian Tomine is he's a great comic writer, great fucking comic artist.
He's had work in the New York Times and in New York Quarterly.
And he's definitely somebody who, you know, isn't at, you know, Brian Michael Bendis status or anything like that. And, you know, if you're going to check something out next week, definitely, if us all agreeing that Optic Nerve 13 doesn't do it for you, Tiger will give you a massage.
His short story Pink Frosting is enough to love his work.
Oh god.
You don't like that story?
I'm gonna do it for the fee
Oh,
massage.
I'm not gonna tell you what it's about, but it's awesome. Think American History X.
Oh my god.
Cool.
Is that
I'd like to thank our guests.
Wait, so it's about it? It's about it?
No, but American History X is an awesome Ed Norton movie.
Mhm.
But just
Fight Club?
think about it.
Wow.
Incredible Hulk?
I want to make myself an incredible
I got the
actor
Italian job.
and break into Hollywood and just rename myself Ralph Crandon so I can be in a movie with Ed Norton.
Norton!
I love Ed Norton.
All right. I'd like to thank our guest, Talent Jones.
Thanks.
What's your blog again, Lauren?
Woo! LaurenMinardo.blogspot.com.
Thank you.
Thank
Yeah!
All right. Kieran Believe, WCBJ, signing off.
See you.